Shalom, family. Um, as everyone knows, this is probably for everyone that knows me, they realize this is probably my first live. And what brought me to come on live right now, sporadically, uh, for the first time, was I realized I was ranting about a couple few things, and it dawned on me at that moment that that's kind of what a live is about. The things that I'm talking about, um, just normally and naturally, are the same types of things that I would say if I went live. And so I said, let me just jump on and say a few things. Uh, what what got me ranting is someone said to me that while surfing around on the internet or on social media, uh, the suggestions that pop up when you log on from Google, ask them, what do we know about the Antichrist? And the person said to me, Google just asked me, what do we know about the Antichrist? And I said, well, first let's translate that question to say, AI just asked you, what do you know about the Antichrist? So when we say Google, that makes it seem almost innocent. And I think that we should focus on remembering that what's behind Google and then what's behind the term AI. Um, and that was very disturbing to hear an open question like that being asked. Um, and I start thinking about the times that we're in and being diligent about things that we say, things that we read and learn, and things that we eat. Um, we were discussing uh, a list that we have of bad manufacturers, that use GMOs or uh, bioengineered um, product in their manufacturing and in their food. Uh, Often now you can read it; it's on the label, and those things are important to be diligent to learn as much as you can about what the companies are putting in your food and how they're manufacturing your food. But what's more important than all of that uh, is trying to rest under the shadow of the Most High. You see, in Ephesians 6:12, uh, when it reminds us that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, I don't think that people often realize that uh, there's principalities over these nations, and there's so much going on that has to do with a spiritual nature. And our best efforts to try and be diligent and learn and be wise about the different things that we are dealing with are going to be limited. We're going to need the Most High God in order to. Hey, mamita, what are you doing? We're going to need the Most High God in order to be able to navigate this world right now. And one important thing that I want to remind everybody today, and is the reason why I wanted to get on and go live for a minute, is in reference to food. It's very important that we learn to pray over our food. Everything that goes into our mouth, whether it be food, whether it be drink, it needs to be prayed over. And if you don't have a discipline and a habit of doing that, it's very important that you start to build that habit right now, because we can't trust our due diligence in trying to rely on the information that we have about what's in the food. Uh, we do our best, like uh, keeping a list of what's bad and what has, uh, food coloring, what has, and then nowadays there's food somebody just told me, and I don't want to say it until I check into it, but there's a food out there that is suspected to have actual not human DNA, as in like